Hi crafty friends, it's Tracy Hines, aka Nanner Banana, and I'm coming to you today in this video to share a flip through of my most recent completed junk journal. So a little backstory, I went thrifting this week and found a 1925 Salesman encyclopedia sample, and it was emerald green and leather bound. And then the same day I found a Wizard of Oz Centennial Edition, a noted paperback, but it had lots of the vintage imagery from the original book, and they were really pretty images, and you'll see as I flip through because I included as many as I could. And I thought, I just got really inspired, and when I hadn't planned on starting this till I get all the Raggedy Ann journals done, but I have learned over the years that when inspiration hits, go with it, and I'm glad I did. I'm happy with how this turned out, and I hope you guys like it. First, I wanted to show you the dangle I made. I included a heart for the Tin Man, and there's a clock, the tree from where the tree tries to grab, I think it's the tree grabs the scarecrow in the book. And there's a little vial that's supposed to represent like potion, a little mini book right there. And of course, lots of green emerald beads. But I'm real happy with how that turned out. And this is the style of most of my dangles and charms. I like lots of bling and charms hanging off. Okay, let me move that over here for now. And then the cover, I just inlaid one of the images from the book. I did seal it and sewed around it and put a nameplate on it. It says The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, and added a brooch because I thought it was perfect with the emerald green. The spine is from the book. I thought that was perfect for the spine because the spine had writing on it. And this way you wouldn't see that anymore. And again, that's sealed as well, so you don't have to worry about if it gets wet, getting damaged, or anything like that. The inside, this is one of the plates that was in the books from the original artwork. Now this is a reproduction, obviously. I also wanted to mention I did an invisible spine in this journal, so you don't see any where any of the signatures were sewed in. I included several of the book pages from the book, made some ephemera. Now the ephemera in this is pretty simple, but the images I feel like do the work for it. I mean, they are just gorgeous, I feel like, anyway. And I tried to include just as many as I could. There is a digital I used with images from the same time period of the vintage book. And then I made some fabric clusters. I thought this was perfect for the air balloon that they use to go home. And I included this fringe because I thought it looked like the lion's mane. I thought that was cute. Again, a picture of the author and just more images from the book. And this is the digital where she's in the poppy field and falls asleep. This journal is available if anyone's interested in purchasing it. You can email me. My email will be down in the description. My kids, when they were little, we would watch The Wizard of Oz every year when it would come on the TV. But beyond that, like, I don't collect Wizard of Oz stuff, but it definitely is a fun story. I need to put that in a different spot. And then there's a dangle here. Thought that was pretty. The music pages I picked also, I would have loved to have had like Somewhere Over the Rainbow, that music sheet, but I didn't. I'm trying to see. So we'll see on the other side. But I tried to pick songs that sort of went with the story. And again, I made some tags out of the images, little journal cards. And then the shoe isn't a ruby red shoe, but I put a piece of red material behind it, hopefully to make that, like, make people think of the ruby red slipper. Another picture of the author. And look at that image. Isn't that awesome? So, so like Wait Till the Sun Shines, Nellie. I know that doesn't have a lot to do with the story, but I thought it kind of went with it. Let me see the other one, because the other ones, there's like something about going home. Show me the way home. Real quick. Where is my other music sheet? Oh, I've got it covered up. That's why you can't see it. Okay. And this is a tux, like an envelope that I cut the top open, so for a tag to slide down. Plus you can write on the envelope. It's got some fabric clusters on it. Again, another journal card. Tag. I mean, look at that imaging. Isn't that beautiful? I just love the artwork in this book too. It was so precious. And this is a photo from the book, an early cast doing a production or a play. And it can also be written on. I backed it with coffee dyed paper. This journal does have lots of pages to allow whoever decides they want it to actually journal in. I don't know how my viewers feel about that, but in the area I live in, I've done a lot of commission journals, and most of the people I sell to want the journal ready to go, and they want it to actually write in. And then I thought this charm kind of looked like the Eye of Oz. And then one of the gears from his little machine that he had. And then this has a list of all the chapters in the book, and little Toto. Another journal card. This is a map of the marvelous land of Oz. And then just another image from the book that I cut out. All right, so there it is. Can't wait to hear what everybody thinks of it. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna have to move that. That is not gonna stay there. I will just paper clip that in, I think, because I don't want that to get bent. All right. Again, my email address will be in the description. You can just email me, and if you're interested. Thanks for hanging out. Keep it cute, keep it crafty, and keep making something out of nothing. Bye.